I was asked by someone if I could show my approach to blues phrasing and melodic soloing. So I just thought I'm going to show my approach with very simple examples. So it's not a lick course where you just copy everything I'm doing, but you just can take the approach what I'm doing if you like it. So let's take a very simple blues lick. It's in C minor and it's like, it's just like, it's just 4 notes, yeah? So what can you do with that? First of all, there's the right hand, you can do a lot of stuff to make it sound differently, and the left one. So let's start with the right one. There are basically 3 things you can do. First of all, you can play with a pick. So if you're playing everything with the pick, it's like, one I like to do is like to make a rake. A rake is something you just mute the strings with your hand here. If you have a note on the high E string, for example, you just make the rake and the last note you're playing. This is just a note. Instead of you make, so you have some noise before, some more dirt if you want to. So, okay. Then you can play it just with the fingers, which is a very mellow sound as well. And you can do the hybrid thing. It's called hybrid picking. That's the thing I prefer, because to me it sounds the best. It's a little bit advanced though, you need to practice a bit. If you want me to show me the technique, you just can comment or text me on Instagram, or maybe I can show it, the technique. But I'm just going to show the approach now. The first note I'm playing with the pick, the second one as well, but the third one with the finger, with this finger, this one, and the last one with the pick again. So you have a bit different variations. Like, and you can also do the first 2, and you can also do the first 3 notes with the finger, and the last one with the pick. So you can vary that however you want it, but I'm going to show all 3 variations in a row now so you can hear the difference. Okay, that was the right hand, and with the left hand you can do lots of things. So first of all, vibrato. So vibrato is like you're bending the string a little bit, so it's just like, and there are 2 important things. First of all, if you're doing it, just let the note ring a bit and then start the vibrato. And if you're bending it, it's also very nice. So you bend the string up and then you're shaking it. You can make slides and bends. But before that, let's just break it down. The most boring way is like just to play the 4 notes as they are with no slides, no bends. Like. Then let's try it just with slides, like. That sounds more interesting already. So these are the slides. Let's try it with bends. There are bendings. You can bend a quarter tone, very little. Then you can bend a half tone. Then you can bend a whole tone. And what I like a lot, because it's emotional, is like do very wide or very high bendings. I bending 2 whole tones, which is like to there. So I'm bending. If I try a little bit of variation of our lick, let's just take 2 notes, like, and then I'm going to bend it up, but just a little bit, and then damp it with my right hand. So not, but, and that's one thing I like to do as well a lot. So. And you can, with these bendings, yeah, you can do crazy stuff. You just have to know where to bend. So if you're in a pentatonic scale, like the first, you just should know where is the next note and the next note. If there is a note, you can bend, like we are here in the third. And you can combine it. Just try different variations. I'm going to show you some. These are the bends and the slides combined on one string. So bend. And also you can combine the right hand. Just try it with the fingers. Now just with the pick. And now both a hybrid. The first note is very important, so here are some ways for approaches. The first approach is the rake. The second one is not starting at the point where we are bending them up, we're just starting when it's up already. So we are bending it up and then we are going to hit the note. That's very cool because it's almost like a whammy bar, a little bit. Another thing I like to do a lot is to swell the volume in. So for that I need to change guitars, because on a Gibson guitar I cannot swell the volume and hit the note at the same time because my hand is not that big. So I'm going to take a Stratocaster, and it's working very well on that. Jeff Beck kind of invented that or made it famous. It's the same approach, you just bend a note up, hit it, but the volume of your guitar is turned down. And after you hit it, you turn the volume on. So you have this whale sound. This is one of my favorite tricks. You're in the pentatonic shape and you just... So back to the Les Paul. Another approach that I really like is like playing octaves. Jazz guitar players like George Benson, Wes Montgomery, they played a lot of octaves in melodies. So if we go back to our lick, it's like you just can go like, that's really cool. It's very smooth and mellow. And by the way, I'm trying to make this channel everything about music. It's from guitar playing, production, whatever. So if you don't know anything yet, for instance, what octaves are, how to find them, whatever, just text me and I'm trying to make a video about it. One more thing I like, I got that from Michael Landau, I guess. It's like I'm using these 2 fingers, the thumb and the middle finger. And if you have double stops, like that, you just do very. I want to talk about sound a little bit. My approach to blues or mellow lead sound is should be warm and not too much treble. It can have a lot of bass, can have mids and bass, but not too much treble. And the gain I am trying to adjust with my volume knob of the guitar. So if it's full on, it's still not too high gain, but still enough to play something like that. And I'm adjusting it with the volume of my guitar. So if we are here, I'm turning it down halfway, so it's almost clean. And you can switch the pickups. I might make a different video on that as well. So if I'm on the neck pickup and I turn it down, it's like almost a clean sound, and the treble pickup I've turned it up all the way. So if I switch to the middle, I have kind of a crunchy hybrid sound. So it's nice and mellow. And if I now that the treble pickup, I know nowadays almost everyone's playing with some modeling stuff, and there are some amazing things about that. But I'm coming from the AC/DC context originally, so that's when I started to get into guitar and into music. And I still, you can see I have my Marshall amps and my cabinets, and I just like to play loud. I own probably about 10 amps from very small Fender to 4x12 cabinets, and I just like to play loud. If you are wanna blues phrasing and stuff like that, it's very good approach to practice over an amp. It doesn't need to be a big amp, but a small Fender Blues Junior with a reverb is great for that. But as I'm here in my bedroom producing studio, I'm recording into my Universal Audio Apollo. I have the Friedman Dirty Shirley emulation where I built an own preset for it. And I'm using the pure plate reverb also from Universal Audio, which in my opinion is the best reverb for guitars, electric and acoustic, because it just sounds so warm and full and makes the signal sound in stereo. So in my opinion, it's a very good reverb, but you can also go like the Valhalla Vintage reverb, for instance, is very good as well. And I have a stereo delay, but I don't have that on when I'm playing. I just edit all the time in Logic. I just use the Logic Pro stereo delay and in Ascend, and you can hear there's a little bit of delay on it. So basically I'm using reverb, delay, and that's it. I might cut out a little bit of the low end in a mix, but I'm trying to make the presets already good to record. There's one more important thing I want to talk about, and it came to my mind yesterday when the video already was finished, but I was listening to the Foo Fighters play in Vienna yesterday in the stadium, and I thought I'm going to share some thoughts on that, what music is about to me and always was about. And to me it's about emotions in the first case, feeling and energy. to make some human connection with your listener, with the audience, with people you are playing with. That's the most important thing to me, and it's way much more important than technical perfection or anything like that, because to me music was never a competition. It was more about emotions. Although it's very important to work on your technique, on your skills, to become better and better, because if you are working on your skills, it's more easy to transport your emotions, because you can play the thing you're feeling, the better you are. So I'm still working on technique and all that stuff, but to me feeling is the most important thing. If you're listening to music you like, you somehow have a connection. To me, when I was hearing AC/DC for the first time, it just blew my mind, because it's just 4 instruments and 1 singer, and they can transport so much energy, and I just completely fell into it. And it's still probably my favorite band, because the first thing you're really getting into it, it's gonna last forever, although there are coming much more styles, influences and so whatsoever. I just gonna tell you some names of guitar players that influenced me in that context, because I can feel something when I listen to them. It's Angus Young, of course. He's just the first guy who blew my mind, and he's a very aggressive, rocky approach, but still a lot of blues influences in his playing. Jimi Hendrix, of course. Jeff Beck, very important to check out in my opinion, because he really can make the guitar sing. Gary Moore, Eric Clapton, Jimmy Page, and other players who are really like, are not that famous maybe, is like Robin Ford, Michael Landau, this LA studio guitar scene. Steve Lukather as well. He's a much more modern player, but still you can hear a lot of blues influences in his playing. So just listen to a lot of music and try to find out what gets your attention or your feeling, and then listen and listen to it on again, just being able to transport that feeling as well, if that makes sense. Finally, thank you for watching this video. It's my first educational video I ever do. I'd be happy if you hit the subscribe button. I'm going to post more videos soon, and also I'm going to tell you my story and my background. Well, thanks for watching. I'd be very happy to get some feedback in the comments, either if you liked it or not. It's just everything is welcome, because it's my first educational video, and maybe I could help you. Thank you. See you soon.